traditional 9 to 5 job. I followed the rules, saved what I could, and hoped I'd have enough to retire. When I hit my 50s, I realized I wanted freedom, not just financially, but time freedom. Now I help everyday people between the ages of 50 and 80 learn how to build multiple streams of online income without needing to be techie or have a big online following. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact strategy that finally worked for me after trying everything else under the sun. It's the method that can help you retire early. And best of all, it's simple, scalable, and actually beginner friendly. Before we dive in, if you want to see how I'm actually doing this, grab my Freedom Formula blueprint below. It breaks down the full system I use so you can follow it step by step. So now let's get to it. The big question: do you need to sell something to make money online? And the answer is yes, you do. It's 100% correct. You need a product. If income is the goal, there has to be something exchanged for money. That could be physical products, a service, or even access to your knowledge. But nothing moves without a transaction. That's just how money works, even online. Most people hit a wall. They freeze. They think, do I sell Amazon products? Do I make t-shirts? Do I write an ebook? Should I take a course, become an affiliate? I ask all those same questions. I tried promoting Amazon products thinking I could just drop a few links and watch my money come in. But here's the truth. The commissions are very tiny. We're talking pennies per sale. You need to sell thousands of items to make anything resembling a full-time income. Then I gave print on demand a go. I thought, oh, this is easy. It wasn't. The profit margins were razor thin, like $5 or $6 or less per item. And by the time you factor in your time, platform fees, handling returns, you're working way too hard for way too little money. I started to feel like I was running in circles. Then I tried affiliate marketing. It's a much better option, but it still has its limits. Promoting other people's products and earning commissions when someone buys through my links, but only for products I like and use. It's smart. You don't need to create anything, and it's great for bonus income. But the problem is this: you don't control the product, you don't set the price, and you don't get full profit. Plus, if the company changes its rules or shuts down, you lose your entire income stream. So it's great for a sideline business, but it's not sustainable for full time income. Number three, what if I create my own products? At this point, I started thinking, maybe I should create my own digital products. And honestly, that's a great idea in theory. But then came the avalanche of questions. What should I create? Will people even want it? How do I reach the right audience? How do I sell it consistently? And I was starting at the bottom of a mountain with no map. I was stumped. Even if you do create an amazing product, if no one sees it, it's just sitting on your hard drive collecting digital dust. I like to say creating before understanding how to sell it is like setting up a lemonade stand on a dead end road. You might have the best lemonade in town, but no one knows it's there. So it doesn't really matter. Four, what changed everything for me? Research, then offer value. So what finally worked for me is I stopped guessing. I started researching. I asked, what are people actually searching for online? What problem are they trying to solve? What is the demand? Once I understood what already was in high demand, I stopped trying to convince people and I started solving their problems. That shift changed everything for me. How I found the shortcut and the right system. I found a program that not only taught me in demand digital marketing skills, it came with master resale rights. That means I could start earning from it immediately. I went from trying to push things that nobody wanted to offering something people were already looking for. The system was already built, the product had proven demand, and I could step right in. It was really a joy because I was overwhelmed before I found this. If you want to skip the trial and error, I linked a free blueprint below. I'll walk you through the exact system I started to use and started to see results. Now, let's get back to it. What's in high demand right now? People are searching every day for answers to questions like, how can I make money online? How do I work from home? How do I build passive income? And can I retire early? Forbes projects the digital education and marketing space to hit over $3 billion a day in sales in the very near future. It's already past 1.3 billion and it's climbing. That's why I focus on promoting digital educational products because the demand is massive and it's growing daily. Number 7, but I don't want to be salesy. Trust me, I get this. Cold call people, make their own decisions. They don't want pressure, they want information. That's where automated systems come in. They guide people through the process, answer their questions, and let them buy on their own timeline. It makes a huge difference. I call mine the freedom machine. While I'm living my life, spending my time with family and friends, going for walks, traveling, it's working behind the scenes for me. It's automation. Automation equals time freedom. Let's talk about what really powers this. Automation, most people don't buy the first time they see something. They need time, trust, and follow up. Automation handles all of that. It keeps working long after you hit publish. It nurtures your audience, builds trust, and makes the sale when the person is ready. The platform I use is called System.io, and it's brilliant. You can build email sequences, create capture pages, host your digital products, accept payments, track everything, which I adore because I don't like tracking things. And the best part, it's free for up to 2,000 email subscribers. No credit cards, no trials, a real free plan. You can earn up to 6 figures plus. You have to upgrade. And then it's only $39 a month. And by then you're making well over 6 figures. What if you're not techie? Trust me, I was anything but techie. I'm still not techie. And it's great news because you don't need to be tech savvy. The online space has come a long way from the beginning. What used to take hours can now be done with just a few clicks. You need the basics. You need a capture page, an email sequence, a payment link. But platforms like System.io make it ridiculously easy. If you want to build your own product, great. But what really made the difference for me was finding a done-for-you digital business that had it all ready to go. It had the product, the funnel, the emails, the training, the support. Traditional options. I looked at colleges offering digital marketing programs for $2,500 to $3,000. You get a certificate and that's it. There's no system, no business, no income or community. Meanwhile, the program I joined was a fraction of the cost and I could resell it for 100% profit after certification. I was learning and learning. My final thoughts. You're not too old. It's not too late. If you're someone who wants to earn online, I recommend every single time. Now that you understand why this is the easiest digital side hustle to start in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s and how it works, there's really only one thing left to do. Just decide. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're just one decision away from a whole new kind of freedom. Check out my free class I've linked below, and I'll see you in the next video.